Hey Libra, let's see what's gonna happen. Whoa, this February. It's the month of love. Okay. All right, we're gonna do a Celtic cross, a Celtic cross. And that was fast. Oh, wow, this is a huge month. You have 2 major arcana cards coming out as your first 2 cards. And usually if you have 2 or more, you know, in a spread, it's considered a big change, and yours are, it's just how they're coming out. Okay. So this is the month of love. Are we going to have any love in it? Libra, you're ruled by Venus. You should have love in it. We now have the 3rd major arcana card that's come out. 2 came out here. Okay. Let's see how you're going to handle this. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. Page of Swords, which is pretty good. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. Let's keep up with that. Okay. Ooh, okay. It's probably gonna need a little clarification. And Ace of Pentacles. And the 7 of Wands. Okay. Let's pull a strategy card from the Art of War, because it looks like we're gonna need a little life advice in this spread. It definitely has a lot going on. Major events, life changes, circumstance, definitely beginnings. Looks like you could have a surprise. It looks like you could have a double surprise. Let's see what, okay, better decisions, Libra, lead to a better life. Every time we set out to solve a problem, we are declaring war on the problem. Our lives are the combined outcome of all the decisions we have made, both important and unimportant, good and bad, conscious and unconscious. Rather than focus on the outcome of those decisions, we should review how those outcomes came to be to become better decision makers. And I would say, yes, that's actually, I accidentally pulled 2. It looks like there's a lot going on in this spread, so you are probably going to be making a lot of decisions. So hold on to that in the back of your head. You know, sometimes it's like, okay, well, we're going to be looking at decisions that you made, why you made them, and were they good? Was it a good strategy? Okay, use fire with care and water with impunity. Fire, like anger, is powerful and unpredictable and can cause lasting damage among the vanquished. Water, which shapes its course according to the nature of the ground over which it flows, soothes the argument slowly without destroying your opponent, turns them towards your point of view. While fire can deliver victory, water delivers increased strength. I did not read that well. I'm really sorry. Basically, water is emotional and it's creative, and it can seep into a lot of crevices and trying to work problems out. And it's very soothing. So fire is extremely destructive, so it looks like in the decisions that you could possibly be facing this month, do it with care, with water to preserve the structure of whatever we got going on. So let's go ahead and begin. The first card that we got, Libra, is the Emperor. Okay, so and the Magician, which is really very interesting right off of the bat. Okay, so the Emperor is First of all, this got one eye looking at, over towards the Empress. So you might have somebody who's actually got their eye on you, or you have your eye on something, but you're very busy because you've also got the Magician, and that means you are busy planning your life. Okay, this Emperor energy could be a father figure. It could be your father. It could be your spouse, your children's father. But it's an authoritative type of position, and let's find out what he's doing. Because the Magician crossing the father, it could be that you are having somebody in your life begin their spiritual route. Maybe you agree with it, maybe you don't. Maybe you're beginning your spiritual route, but you're being reflected as the Emperor who's already on their spiritual. Let's get a little bit more info on this. Okay, so going along with your cards, the Emperor, this is going to be fast too. Okay, so there apparently is some very fast manifestation. Is it you that's manifesting, or is it somebody else? Okay, your energy and what's on your mind is, we got two cards. We got the Three Swords and we got the Five of Swords. And so this situation looks like there's some bullying going on. It could be you that feels like you've been bullied or taken advantage of, and you're like, I'm done with this. You have absolutely just like, I'm done. You've put I'm only going to let you stab my heart 3 times. I'm going to take my 2 swords and skedoodle on home. That's what I'm kind of getting with this. Okay, and what's been going on behind the scenes is the Two of Wands reversed. So the Two of Wands typically is looking at, it's a step up from the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is like, I have this idea, and the Two of Wands is like, let's put the plan together, but it's in reverse. It's upside down. And obviously that is reflective of this bullying situation where your heart's had enough. It's just like, all the plans that we have for the future, we gotta push pause. Yeah, you're really assessing the situation. It seems like you're really, really close to just walking away. On your near past or recent past, or something that you're about to do, it's the Fool upside down. And so a lot of times when the Fool shows up, especially when I have this Major Arcana cards, the Fool can tell us a couple of things. A, that you're going to begin a new journey. It could mean that you're stopping and looking at where you are, and that's what I feel like you're doing. You're changing your life major. You felt like it was all established, and then all of a sudden you've known that something is really off. So you quickly started to put your skills to use because you are the Magician, which means you do have every trick within inside of you to create the life that you absolutely want to have. This looks like this was a very, very fast decision. Okay, like the clarity came to you quickly. It didn't come to you in the Tower moment type of quickly. However, that is down the road in your reading, but we'll get to it. We'll get through it. Don't worry. But it looks like this is a really shocking situation that you were in, and all of a sudden you just decided to change it. You're like, I can do this. I'm freaking magic. I'm amazing. Bippity boppity boop, abracadabra. Here we go. You've stopped. You stopped and you've reassessed everything, and you are you're looking back and you're like, this is not my future. This is not my future. With this Fool card, this is not my future. I'm not going there. You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse in the near future spot. And so what this tells me is you're going to spend a little money. But that's okay, because the Nine of Pentacles is you made it, you make money, you're going to do fine, you're going to recover just fine, but you are going to spend a little bit of money to get yourself where you're going to want to go. Okay? It is not a bad card. It's not like you're going to lose money. It's just, look at it more like an investment that you didn't see coming, that's going to be for yourself, okay, for your future. And the next one is the Page of Swords upside down. I'm so surprised at this reading just off the bat. It's a lot more aggressive than I thought that it would be, and so I'm sorry I'm stumbling along. So you got in your energy in this situation, it's the Page of Swords upside down. Okay, this is a thinker. You are thinking, and I mean, you're prepared. You are like looking both ways. You are ready, you know, honestly, to battle. I mean, you got there, you know, and in this energy, let me pull a card. Because I've got the ending of your another major arcana, the Lovers in reverse. So the Lovers means a partnership that you've made. It could be contractual, it could be like a marriage, it could be that heavy of a relationship. It could be any kind of partnership. And when you look at it straight up, it's kind of delusional. This isn't what I would go for the ultimate like love card or anything like that, because like she's looking to the heavens, to the angel, he's like looking at her, like they're not, you know, they're like at the same event, but not even really focused on the same thing. So the Lovers card in reverse is basically, along with the Page of Swords, it's like, it's this clear communication that you're making. You are once again stopping things and making new decisions. And this could be that you are making a partnership with somebody, because you have the Queen of Cups right here, but it's not a love partner or a romantic partner. It could be a business partner, it could be a life partner, it could be a woman, you know, who can really help elevate your life and take you to the next level. I don't believe that this is a romantic partner, because it did come in upside down, but it definitely is. You're going to have some options. And let's pull a little bit. This is a crazy reading. I'm so sorry. I'm all over the place. Like, you got another one. What in the world? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is basically, it's this too shall pass. So when it's good, and when it's not, just hang on, because it'll be good again. You know, it's kind of like it's typically very faded. Events in your life, like milestones, things literally that are like written in the stars for you. This isn't going to be a daily thing. This is going to be something really, really big. And I think that you got the Ten of Wands in reverse. And I think what this is saying is you're going to have a lot of decisions that you are going to be making, and you need to think about the weight of those decisions. Okay, so if you want to have a new car, a really fancy car, are you wanting the really fancy payment? Or as you are possibly, you know, going into collaboration with somebody, you know, another partnership type thing, is what you're partnering at going to be worth the lifestyle that you're going to go into? This is a hard one. Okay, and so the Ten of Wands is really saying like, hey, as you're going through all these really, really big events in your life, before you get into those heavy contracts, you know, again, before you make those big lifestyle changes, remember you were in a situation that wasn't ideal and you were getting bullied and taken advantage of and all that kind of stuff, okay? And this could be work, this could be relational, you know, but like, don't go from one challenging situation to another one, okay? Lay some burden down, create a softer lifestyle, okay? And then you have the Tower moment. Yay! February, what a fun month you're going to be for Libra. Whew, okay, don't worry, we're going to find some good stuff in here, okay? The Devil upside down. Okay. The Devil upside down. Okay, so the Tower moment says that there is going to be a moment where everything in your life just changes. Okay, it could be that you're jumping out of a window, of a burning tower, but probably not. It could be information. It could be good information that absolutely changes everything. But whatever this is going to lead you from breaking free of things that have been holding you back. So, what could be holding you back? Guilt. What could be holding you back? Let's get a clarifier on that. Whatever this is, the bullying situation that you put an end to and what it looks like is all at once, that you haven't cleared that energy completely. Got the Four of Swords. It did come in upside down. Things that have been holding you back have also been keeping you up at night, keeping you from your peace. Okay, so let's see. The things that have been holding you back is you feel like you've been wandering around blind. And whatever this moment is that's coming up is going to free you from all of this. Literally, like, it's not even breaking the chains, it's you actually learning that you can walk away from the situation. Those chains are like super loose. You could have slipped them off your head at any time. It was actually kind of like your choice to be there. So what you're realizing is, oh wow, and there's going to be a moment kind of like of revelation, okay? And you're going to be like, holy cow, I'm out of this. I'm just completely gone. I am no longer running around blind, and I'm going to start sleeping really good because of whatever this Tower moment is. So this leads me to believe that this Tower moment is going to be something really, really good, especially because of your next card. Let's see if we can pull on what this Tower moment is that's going to lead. Finally, some good stuff. Three of Cups. It looks like a coming together. Okay, this coming together, possibly, remember I told you that you may be partnering with another person, female type of energy, maybe mature. It could be male or female, but it could be like it could be a parent, it could be a maternal figure, it could be something around involved with women or home or just anything feminine that you can think of. But it's the Tower moment is coming out of the Three of Cups, and so there is going to be a coming together of like-minded people to do wonderful things. So there is definitely something very wonderful coming your direction, and it's probably the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is a really exciting card because it's like, you know, the heavens are opening up and they're giving you this gold coin and saying, here, whatever you do with this, make it fruitful, it's blessed. And so it's probably the coming together, the uniting, coming together, and Your final card is the Seven Wands. This is the result card, the Seven of Wands. It's a great card, okay? Because the Six of Wands says, I did it! Yoo-hoo! Yippee! Okay? The Seven of Wands is like, but that was fast. So now we have to move on to our next accomplishment and victory and celebration. So it's like back at it. But it's not a card, it's a card of contentment with work. It's like it's like an apprenticeship position. It's a learning position. It's right before, you know, self-mastery. It's a it is a hardworking position. It's a learning position. It's a position that leads to growth to the next step. Man, so use fire with care and water with impunity, and better decisions lead to a better life. So Libra, you are changing things big time, and you're changing them fast. Or if you haven't begun this yet, you need to do it, because it's muddy, and the quicker we start, the quicker we get through it, okay? You realize that you have everything inside of you to create the world that you want. And not only that, but you know that you can do it quickly. The magician creates their own life, okay? You've stopped. You have decided to scratch the plans that you originally had when you began whatever project this is, or relationship, or work relationship, or love relationship, or whatever it is. And you're like, I am no fool. Okay, I am no fool. I am a magician. And I'm going to quit being a fool. I'm going to look back and assess where I am. And I'm going to choose things differently. Because I don't like what has been going on. I feel like I've had my heart stabbed. It could be brokenhearted. It could be betrayed. It could be all kinds of stuff. It's coming through as it looks like there's a bully, or there's somebody really taking advantage of you, and you're just like, man, you keep my swords. I don't care. I'm out. Like, it's like that person that you date, and when it ends, you're so glad. They're like, do you want your toothbrush? And you're like, no, you keep it for the toilet, or whatever type of thing. And you are stopping, and you're realizing that you have the ability. Not only do you have the talent, and do you have the ability to manifest, but you also have the ability to spend a little coin and to make some decisions. And it looks like you're going to be making some partnerships over here. You was Page of Swords upside down. You're going to be getting some information. You're going to be having some very, very creative thoughts that are going to come up. It is going to lead you to very like-minded people. You are going to have to make decisions, okay? Some tough ones. Probably in all different types of areas of your life, it's just going to be a heavy month. You've got so many major things going on. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is going to be a moment where time kind of freezes, so either enjoy it or just hold your breath until you get through it. Okay? This Tower moment, I believe it's going to be a thought, an idea, a collaboration, and it's going to lead you to freedom. It's going to lead you to no longer being held back or in bondage. It's going to remove strongholds over your life. It's going to be like, I'm taking the blinders off, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plan this my way, because this is the Two of Swords upright. You have the Two of Wands. It's both kind of plotting, okay, just in different areas. But anyways, it's like, you know what? I'm going to take these off. I'll figure it out from here, okay? And I'm going to sleep better being in control of my whole life, okay? Because that's what you're doing. All of this is you changing everything. Like, you're changing everything. Major, huge month. But You're going to get a gift from the heavens. You're going to get an opportunity for success, Libra. You're going to get an opportunity for success. And you're going to like it. Because it's going to give you something to work really hard and you're going to have success. Let's do a little angel wisdom to see what they say. And that's a big month. You just got to kind of, I always think that February being the shortest month, actually can be a month of like, it could be a month of like, just like, how can it be so short and so long? You got Metatron. Yay! So you got the Ace of Wands. Yes, okay, an amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about, or do what you're passionate about with somebody you're passionate about. I'm so excited for you. You gotta hang tough. Dang. I might have to throw out some inspiration to you later on or something during the month. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'm going to make a note and be like, Libra, I'm going to come back in and we're going to do the hype session where it's like, let's remember how amazing you are. So stand by for that. Talk to you soon.